Hey guys, my name is Animal. Welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. Last episode we finished Molly's story, as we can see here. Yeah, Molly's drawn in. Edith, I think, is the last one we get to, which is us. So we get to explore all these people's stories. Interesting. Okay. So Molly, we got to turn into multiple animals, which I still haven't figured out if it was real or not, if it actually happened, or if it was just a part of her imagination. Since she was 10, so it could have been just her imagination. Again, beautiful view, but also extremely ominous. Just the empty nothing. Can be very beautiful.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
I forgot what I was saying. I was saying something.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
It's an oxygen tank. Hold on. Just resituating my blankets. Don't mind me. It's cold.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
It seems like the mom's just not a pleasant person.
Her room was like a museum.
Oh, was that one of the...
500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch
so
buries
cool.
the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Wow.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Whoops. We already saw this. How do we go back? Huh. I don't know how to get out of this. Oh, there you go. Okay. That's really cool, though. That is so
His
cool.
family, it goes back a long ways.
Oh, that was Odin. There was an entire story in just that, like, the thing. I forgot what they're called, but I used to have them all the time. All the time. That's interesting. In a way, having all these memories and all this history in one house is really cool. But it's also...
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
very, like, not creepy, but just like...
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
I think it would be hard to live there. Just because knowing that, like, when you die, that's where you're going to end up. Like, just having that thought and, like, thinking that you're just going to be another Finch in, like, the Finch family cemetery.
Edie gave
That
a
would
big
be
interview
horrible.
about a mole man living under the Finch house.
What?
My mom was furious.
As a joke or, like, being serious?
I hadn't thought of myself as
Oh,
Edith Jr.
VHS.
for a long, long time.
I was also told to really just...
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Wait, what? Dragon kills Finch? Tragedy strikes. Finch family. Pond. Celebration. Turns to mourning. He was building a slide and he got crushed by it. That is badass. That's really cool. Building a dragon slide and then having your obituary thing, whatever it's called, being Dragon Kills Finch. That's not what it's called. Whatever.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
I was saying something. I don't remember. It's gonna be a lot of that because I'm trying not to. Oh yeah, I was told to like explore more and not rush through
One
it.
summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Just because somebody told me it was more interesting if you explore, because then you get more prompts and then you can learn more about the Finch family. So I will be doing that. That's a really cool door. Sven Edie. This is what I always like. I don't know. I really like rooms that are just extremely personalized. It's just cool. Good input, me. Very insightful. Okay, well that was cool. So Sven was killed by a dragon that he was building. He was crushed by it. This guy, what was his name? Lewis. Okay, so Lewis was on. Wait, what? I have no idea. Okay. Odin. Odin was the one who built the house and then was crushed by the sea. So they're both crushed. I don't know who Lewis is. Built 1937. Aaron Friend? Wait, what? Oh, it'd be Sven. Okay, right? I can't read cursive. I just know the last word is Finch. Happy 90th birthday. Wow, she was really old. Wait, what? Is that a... Dude, that's wallpaper. I thought that was a frame. That's a really cool idea. To have like a painting on the wall that is a frame. That's a really cool idea. There's a shark there. Is that paper mache? Looks like it. It looks either paper mache or origami. Huh. Weird. Alright, let's move on. Is that carpet? Shag long carpet
The
in
only
a
trace Frankie
bathroom?
Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Ew. That's horrible. Why would you have a shag carpet in your bathroom? Or a carpet in your bathroom, ever? That's kind of nasty. Yeah, yucky. Also pink. Very much pink. There's a secret in this bathroom. Sven and Edith Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard.
So
It's
cool.
hidden in this book.
What? That
Sven
is...
gave Sam an old camera to refurbish. He never put it down.
That is really cool. These are all pictures. Oh, the old pictures that you had to put in like a certain type of water and a certain type of light to develop them. That's really interesting. Can we crouch or no? I feel like there's more. Hold on, let me see if I can crouch. Oh, it doesn't show. No. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna guess we can't. Because it would be... Oh, wait, we can. It's control. Good. What? This is so weird. Mitten. Huh. This way. Garbage there. Couple frames. What room is this? Fort Calvin. Whoa. Little boy. Hey, they hunted deer. Wow. What's the deer's antlers? That's kind of cool, actually. This is such a cool room. They all have such cool rooms. I wonder who painted. I wonder if there was like a painter in their family.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
To command center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
I wonder why. Dude, I really hope I can do this for my kids someday.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
We're playing as Sam now.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
That's
At
morbid.
Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Oh, did it break?
Calvin, dinner's ready.
Please don't tell me it broke.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Don't do it. Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump.
I told him going around was impossible.
Oh, okay, good. Wait, he's gonna try?
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Oh no, he's blaming himself.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
The tree's gonna break, isn't it?
then
Oh,
maybe
no.
he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I went all the way around. That's so cool.
The day he made up his mind to fly.
Oh no.
And he did.
Wait, what? Oh, I love this game.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, same. I did it, but I never successfully did it. Is it even possible? It's not even possible, is it? Calvin, 1950 to 1961. He was only 11. That's tragic. The Finch family has a lot of morbid deaths and tragic
After the
deaths in their
funeral.
family.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Enlisted in what? It's cool that this entire side is just like a space side, and this entire side is like a hunting outdoorsman army sort of side. It's just really interesting how every single room has each like person's personalized touch on it. But I want to know who did. Alright, I'm coming back like an hour later because I got interrupted. But back in the same spot though, so it's fine. That is amazing. That is so cool. takes a lot of craftsmanship. And I heavily just envy.
The passages were a
skill.
pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Wait, I can go through there, but I want to see what's over here.
Growing up,
Barbara
I always
Finch.
thought of Barbara as a child star.
Was she? My friend Bigfoot. Looks like a. Can't see what that is. Maybe it's from a movie or something.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
After what? Not giving me much detail here. You have to work with. Happy birthday, Barbara. That's been there. For a long time. Looks like. I wonder when did she die? 1960, and this is taking place in 2017, I think. 1960. So wow, long time. Barb Street. It's crazy how all this stuff is just left here, including food. That's insane. It's so ominous. Oh, got an ashtray there. Huh. You do anything with any of this? Nah? Oh, yeah, we can. Dreadful stories, 10 cents. Barbara
Of all the
Finch.
stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Great voice acting.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan, her current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding
So cool.
until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh, whoops. Do I do this? Yeah.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Such a cool game.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Use it as a weapon. This is so cool.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Get a lot of stuff.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Seen the refrigerator?
Oh dear!
Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you
Oh
to
my
help you
gosh.
find your scream.
I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Picture show.
Hours later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
We're playing again. That's so cool that we're playing in... Okay, whatever. I'm gonna stop gushing for now. We're playing in a comic. It reminds me of the Argent comics art style. This way?
Walter, are you there? Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh no.
Barbara turned, saw the Hookman, and was speechless. He
No,
was
scream
quite
though.
smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
There has to be.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
We're in Molly's room now. You got the window?
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Oh.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Where's Walter? In all of this. He disappeared. Where though? That's such a cool chair.
The Hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
I really like this. Who's gonna be at the door? If it's Walter, Rick.
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh no, behind her. Who is it?
Dear.
Oh dear? That's what you say when you see two random people behind you?
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw
I'd be
what
pissed.
kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen.
What?
She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
So they were real monsters, not just in costume.
I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Ah.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Ah, I see what you did there. Ah. Jeez. In the back of the ear. That is so
Edie told
cool.
me all
Oh
Barbara
my
wanted
gosh.
was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I saw both. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Because she got what she always wanted. But what she always wanted may not be what she always needed. Am I right? See, why did she need that fame in the first place? I just noticed that clock. That is scary and I hate it. Okay, well, this one, what did we do? We did, we finished Barbara's story, finished Calvin's, Odin. We finished Barbara, Calvin, and Odin's story. I think we're gonna leave it there. Because why not? But yeah, this is such a cool game. I really hope you guys like this. This is so cool. This is so much fun to play. It's so interesting still, and we're only, I think we're, how many people in? 1, 2, 3, 4 people in out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we still have Lewis, Milton, Gus, Gregory, Don, Walter, Sam, Edie, and Sven to go through. And Edith. Yeah. So that's still a lot more we have to go through, so I'm so excited to keep playing this. But for now, we're going to leave this here. So if you like this video, make sure to smack the right and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next video. Peace!